Yesterday was a great day. I got to lift, bike, and run, but that may have been the first time I've ever done all three in one day. And I'll tell you, I feel tired today. In case you didn't catch it in one of my earlier journal entries, I'm training now for the Charlotte Marathon. Since I'm officially training for a race, I thought it'd be fun to share with you my top 3 favorite races of all time. Yellow car. I decided every time I see a yellow car, it will be 10 push-ups. Coming in at number 3 was probably, the color run. The color run makes the list because I ran it in La Crosse, Wisconsin with a bunch of friends from college. So it was a fun experience. Plus it's the only race I've ever ran with Angie. Number 2 on my list, which would easily be number 1 if I trained properly for it, is the Twin Cities Marathon. You can't compete with the beauty of that course. I mean, you start in Minneapolis, you get to run around some of the nearby lakes, and you finish in St. Paul. Not to mention it's in October, so the leaves are all changing colors. I mean, there's a reason why it's on all the top 10 must-do marathons in the US. I hate when the sidewalk runs out. Look at the small space I have. I'm pretty much running on this road. Cars are just zooming by. You see that? It's always scary running on these roads. When you do have to run on a street like this, make sure you're always running against traffic. Number 1 on my list is the race in Duluth, Minnesota. Not Grandma's Marathon, but the half marathon. The Gary Bjorklund half marathon. First off, the half marathon is about the perfect long distance race for the casual runner. You don't have to train super hard to do it, and you can still enjoy your time while you're racing. Duluth, Minnesota is right on Lake Superior, so for the majority of the run, you're running along the lake, and you're just staring at the bridge, which is right next to the finish line. So just a quick recap of my favorite 3 races. Number 1, any color run race, as long as you have friends to do it with. Number 2, the Twin Cities Marathon. Just make sure you train for a marathon or else it's gonna be brutal. And number 1, the Gary Bjorklund, aka Grandma's Half Marathon, up in Duluth, Minnesota.